Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Debatable Show, number 30. Let's debate, let's talk about it. Whatever y'all think y'all know, y'all might not know. What we think we know, we might be wrong too. Let's discuss, let's find out if it's true.
Pause. What's really good in Tasha's hood?
Yo, man, listen, I just know that I still been watching and researching and what's going on with that balloon, man, to see what's going. Yo, it was earthquakes all over the place, all over the planet. Damn near, right?
Turkey 7.5. That's the only one I caught. That's the only one I caught.
It was one somewhere near Niagara Falls.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was only like a category, not category, what they call it, 4 on the Richter scale.
Okay.
But yeah, Turkey. You know, when I be hearing that, you know what I be thinking, right?
What's that?
The HARP project.
The HARP. What's the HARP project? Because they might not even know what that is.
Is it an acronym? Because if it is, I don't remember. It might be. I'll look it up.
I think it is a HARP. I think a HARP is an acronym.
Yeah, I don't remember what the acronym is, but it's the means of them utilizing the weather to actually control. What they control? The means to control the weather.
They weaponize the weather.
Weaponizing the weather.
I mean,
they did it in Haiti.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. The fact that they could weaponize the weather is crazy, right? I don't think y'all understand the magnitude of that.
Right.
They're able to utilize these satellites that they have at a particular place and to create frequency, and that frequency is able to create earthquakes, tornado storms. It's like all types of stuff, like some scientific stuff, right?
Right.
But they've been doing it for years. You know what I mean? And one of the places that they did it with was Haiti. When January, on my birthday, January 12th.
Yeah, man. Sorry about
forget
that.
that year.
Yeah, was it? Was that 2012? Was it?
No, like 20, like
Hold on, I'm
11
right
or
now.
forget, but no, that earthquake, because I felt it, like, what's that? Like, when I got out of bed and there was an earthquake in Haiti, and 250,000 people died. You know what I mean? So, the HARP project ain't
2011. No, 2010.
2010.
Yeah, earthquake, definitely. So 300,000, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said 250, 300,000.
That's a lot of people.
Well, a lot of people, man. So, like.
And now, you know what I saw too?
And it was, what was that, 5.0? 5.0 magnitude?
I'll find out.
Because I say that because Turkey was 7.5.
And it was probably more than 5, bro. For the one that happened in Haiti, that had to be more than 5. No way that was. If that was 7.5, only killed 1,500 people.
Yeah, no, 2,500 now.
2,500 now? Yeah. Okay, 7. Wow. It was 7 on the Richter scale.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, man. So, wow. And then, you know what I was seeing too? I saw somebody online talking about that why they're going to have to come in. Why he was giving reasons why they're gonna have to come in and control Haiti.
Who's giving reasons?
Some white guy, man. I didn't click on it, but the title was like,
well, that's the whole
reasons why that they're gonna have to. The word was like, damn, it was like it's with a W though, and it was like going in and putting the place under control.
Yeah, Haiti's like the first, after first sovereign after the United States. First black nation, you know what I mean? And it's like, the fact that they defeated the French. So in defeating the French, that left a debt. I mean, and that's why Haiti's been doing bad forever, you know what I'm saying, because of that. Right. And it's the same thing for countries like Liberia, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing bad because of the fact that, they're the first republic on the continent of Africa, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta look at these different similarities, but they've been wanting Haiti, man. There's gold in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? I think they pulled out over $1 billion in gold in Haiti already.
Wow.
Already, you know what I'm saying? Haiti was responsible for sugar cane. You know what I mean? Back during the slavery, they was able to bring a magnitude amount of sugar from out of Haiti. You know what I mean? The Caribbean period, but Haiti was one of the main ones, and coffee. was another export out of that country. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
So who are all the Haitians that come up? Who all the name as many as you can from out?
shit. All I could think of
Because I
right
didn't know
now.
Young Thug was. Young Thug is Haitian.
Yeah.
I
Thug
didn't
is
know Young
Haitian.
Thug was Haitian.
Kodak Black Haitian. What is it called? Wyclef Haitian. For some reason, I thought Prize was
Tony
something.
Yayo.
Yayo's Haitian. Yeah. Who else? That's all I can think of right now. You know what I mean? That's all I can think of right now. But they out there. They out there. They out there. A lot of cats don't be saying nothing. Cause coming up, man. You know what I mean?
But
It's
now,
torture.
damn, you're not ready. You're not ready.
Nah.
How we forget about one of the biggest rappers? Oh, hell no.
I told you.
Hell
I bet
no.
you he ain't announced it.
Hold on.
I bet you he ain't announced it.
Kodak Black announced it.
Of course.
Kodak Black is Haitian, but you ain't mentioned Kodak
I
Black.
did.
You said his name just
Yeah.
now?
Go back and press rewind.
Sorry. I apologize. But guess who else? Vince Staples, crazy, because I rocks with the boy Vince Staples. That's the one I be telling you about. That his mind,
From the West Coast?
yeah, from the West Coast, like he's just like he got an ill mind, like the way he look at stuff. It's almost like a Charleston White. To me, he's like the Charleston White of rap. He's the rapper Charleston White.
That's crazy.
That be putting it in rhyme, and then they sit there and they be trying to talk to him. They be trying to pick his brain and stuff like that. He's
That's
not
crazy.
that with Charleston White is, but mind you, he's younger.
Right, but he ain't draping no flag or nothing. He ain't
No,
announcing
he's a Crip. Oh, you mean okay? I think I'm sorry, but that's what I thought I heard him say. He was a Crip before, but oh, you mean he's not just announcing that he's Haitian?
Right.
He might, but I don't understand why you wouldn't, because Haiti is like popular in hip hop right now. Future, yo, you know Future. And Future might be single-handedly responsible for turning, because it was already turning through Rick Ross.
Right.
Because Florida, the Zoes, people started getting attention on that. You know what I'm saying? As
Right.
Florida started getting popping,
Right.
obviously Haitians started popping thing.
Right.
Then, my man, that song by your man Future, bro. What's that song?
I don't remember.
Listen, and how I know your nephew. What's your nephew name?
Blunt?
Yeah, no.
Buffalo?
No, from your brother.
Yuri?
No. Zion.
Oh, Zion.
You forgot about Zion, man. Yeah, shouts out to Zion.
He done
man.
changed his name and everything.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later, man. But
Shouts out for.
okay, yeah. So him, I remember he was singing the song when it first came out back then.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But the point is, what's the point of the matter? The point of the matter is like, yo, you don't think
But
that?
they don't be doing that. Is my point.
But why not? Because again, Haiti's popping right now.
Nah, I don't know. I think there's a stigma, man. Like, you know, coming
Or
up.
is it the media? Right? Because they saying they Haitian, but not on the right platforms, or the right platforms don't ask them to.
I'm just saying,
You know
it's,
what I mean?
it's like, you know, it's a stigma, man.
Okay.
I think I say it's a stigma because, you know, it's not something that you just outright talk about or promote within yourself. I don't know why, but you know, yeah, I don't know why, you know, but
Because it's hot. I can see if Haiti wasn't hot, you know what I mean? Pastor Troy. That joint said Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy?
That's what it says.
I think one of his, I think it was his father or mother's Asian.
Hold on. Yeah, it said, look, rappers Haiti. Yeah, they saying he's Haitian. Okay, who else? Rich the Kid, bro.
That's crazy.
He is hot right
He
now.
ain't walking around with the flag. He ain't repping. You know what I'm talking about? They don't.
But you know
they
what?
don't
But now
do
look,
that.
why is it? Is this on point? Because it's saying he's Haitian, but then when you click to open the thing, it doesn't like immediately say it. Let me see. It's forever. Career, early life, Haitian Creole. He is a descendant, Haitian descent, and grew up speaking Haitian Creole fluently.
That's crazy because to be able to speak that
That's
language
crazy.
ain't nothing light. You know what I mean? It ain't. I'm telling you. So that's
That's
ill.
dope.
That's
That's
ill.
dope. So Casanova, Casanova?
He kind of look like
Yeah, he
Haitian.
definitely look Haitian, bro. He act Haitian. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Saigon? That's crazy.
That's my point.
You gotta hit him up. You gotta text Saigon right now and be like, yo, you Haitian? You gotta text that dude right now and say, yo, you Haitian. That's
That's
crazy.
my point. Cats don't be announcing. They don't be flagging.
Hold up.
They don't be
Hold
flagging.
up. Hold
They
up.
don't be.
Bro.
It's a
hold
stigma,
up. No,
bro.
hold up. When I say this one, you ain't even ready for this one.
Who?
You ain't even. How is he even Haitian?
Who?
21 Savage.
What?
I just said 21 Savage is
He's
Haitian.
from
Hold up.
England. His mom's don't.
Hold up. Maybe by dad. Hold up.
Could look. Hey, her mom could be Haitian.
Hold up. Let's
There's
find
a
out.
lot
This
of
is
beautiful women
crazy.
out of Haiti. You know what I'm talking about? Like, from right even going. I'm not even capping. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Because of that Dominican Republic mix. You know what I'm saying? Like that Native American. There's a lot of beautiful.
Man, forget about Dominican. The Haitian women look good. That was a sister that I went to Borough Manhattan Community College with. She was Haitian. I was trying to get her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I got close, but you know what I mean? But it's what it is, man. Memphis, it was a few. Oh, you know, man, it's a few Haitian sisters that, you know what I'm saying, was definitely on my radar. But let's see, early life. Shea bin Abraham Joseph. So you know that's the Malachi York. Okay, his paternal grandfather was Haitian.
Wow.
His paternal, so his father's father was Haitian, right? That's what he's saying. Okay, that's what he's saying, right? That's what he's saying. Paternal, yeah. Okay. Hold up, I'm almost done. On my because this is crazy. Okay. What? This dude is. Hold up. How the hell he even look? Okay, hold up. Let me see. Is anybody else Ace Hood?
Whoa. Well, he's in Florida.
Hold up. I got one.
Florida,
He's Florida. That was easy. Let me give you another easy one. Flip De Niro. You probably don't know him.
No.
Flip De Niro was one of the Migos, actually. If I'm correct, hold up. Let me not mess it up. That might not be him. Because there was one of them guys. I'm sorry. There was another guy. Y'all know who he's talking. There was another guy that was Amigo or something. He was down with, what's them guy's name? QC. And then he wound up going his own way at some point. But either way, what's it called? Let's go. But Flip De Niro is this guy. I don't know. He's not one of them, but I've heard his name before. Future.
Future's Haitian?
Future's Haitian.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hold on. Now let me go. Future, Haiti song. Let me see if it comes up. This should be pretty old too. This might be it. Hold up. It was ill. It was like a chant, like a I don't know, like a army chant, like getting your army together. That ain't it.
All right, so cut it.
That ain't it. Yeah, man. Hold up. I'm trying to find that song. Nah, man, it's old. So
Was it part of Future for 1000?
yeah, it's an old one. Hold up. Nope, that ain't it. Okay, hold up. Song in. All right, this gotta be it. I think I found out how to search for it. Okay, no, more realer. No, definitely 4 years old. 10 years old. Turn the lights on. No, that's not it because it never was that big of a hit. Yeah, love you better. Nah. All right. Either way, I'll find it another time. But it was a banger, man. I can't believe I'm not able to easily search it, man. Future. It was on one of them Future classic mixtapes. Future mixtapes. All right. Either way, man. So, the last one, it was one more. Then was it one more that I was supposed to outside of Future? Oh, that's it there. Oh, there's one more. You ready?
What that?
Max B.
What?
Yeah, Max B. Yeah, let's see. Let me see how who was Haitian in his family. Max B, his mother, battle substance abuse. Boom. They've said despite, where's it? Grandmother, according to grandmother Charlie's religious values as a young child, as a child, household. I mean, it says he's from Haiti. It says the boy from Haiti, but I don't see it in here. Either way, that's what they said. They gave that man 75 years.
Yeah, he's about to come home in April.
I know, but the fact that they tried to give that man 75
Yo,
years.
and French Montana held him down.
Yeah, he did a good job on that one. I can't lie.
Yeah, Frenchie held him all the way up.
That was official. Wow. Okay, so so I did listen to the whole Wallow and Gilly thing now. Yesterday
I didn't get to see the whole thing,
yeah,
but
man,
what I saw,
all I know is
what I saw so far.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I caught the clip.
Like this.
I caught the clip. I saw the clip.
Like this.
I saw the clip.
No comment. No comment. That's it. It's too much, man, because it's too much. I was telling Densat, man, it's just too much, man. You know, it's too much, man. People dying over stuff and talking about it on the shows, and it's like, yo, it's playing into everything that they really created. Like everything they created, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's the compound interest again. It's compounding because they did it. At first, they create the beef so it could sell records, and then you know what I'm saying. Then you know what I mean. Then it's to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying. Then
Right.
it's just to sell. You know what I'm saying. Then it's to sell podcast streams. You know what I'm saying. It's like,
Right.
come on, man. Like, yo, man. Like they doing it, bro. Like off of one investment, bro. One investment. What's that investment? You know what the investment is?
What's that?
Negative content.
Negative content.
Yeah, the investment to make sure that we continue to produce negative, violent music compounds all the rest of the investments. Can I go through them?
They handle it.
Gun sales, drug sales. What else? Streams, podcasts, record sales. What else? Liquor, would that fall under drugs? That probably fall under drugs. Liquor sales. Bro, the list goes on and on and on, man.
I mean, I'm with you, man. It's definitely an investment because when you look at it that way, it's to continue to make, as Dr. York would say, evil fair seeming.
Oh, property. I forgot about that because when you destroy the property,
it loses value.
When nobody wants to be in the neighborhood no more.
Facts.
Property value goes down.
Facts.
Everybody moves out because your mother and my mother, they don't want to move us out. They don't want us to stay in the drug infested area.
What they call it, gentrify?
Yeah. So then the gentrification comes in. And when the gentrification comes in, property values go up. And now, who bought it at a discount? The same investors that want you to create the disrespectful, violent content.
Yes, this is crazy.
And that's another one. You know what I mean? So.
This is crazy. It's crazy, man. Hey, yo, the Grammys went hella great, spectacular. They had all types of the pioneers on stage.
Yeah, shouts out to them.
You know what I mean? Also, shouts out to DJ Drama. He was on stage as well. You know what I mean? It's like, yo.
Oh, he was on which one?
Well, when everybody came together, you know what I'm saying, on stage, you know what I mean, he was there, like, you know,
Crazy.
So like, he's a part of an epic moment, you know, epic moment within the 50 years of hip hop at the Grammys. So like, you know, that's like a double entendre. Like, he did his thing. You know what I mean? Not only were you with the classics, the guys that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, and you at the Grammys, you know what I'm saying, and you right there in that moment. So, you know, that's what's up, man. Shouts out to DJ Drama for that, man. Busta Rhymes did his thing, you know what I'm saying?
He definitely did.
My question is, why didn't Jay-Z perform? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought he was supposed to, but you know, he's always had some issues with the Grammys or whatever. But then I saw something that says that he was gonna perform. I thought I saw something that said he was gonna perform, but then he wound up not performing. I don't know what the hell happened, but you know, it is what it is, man. Shouts out to Jay-Z. He do what he want.
Yeah, he do what he want.
He do what he want. But at the end of the day, see, we supposed to have our own platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, we supposed to have our own Grammys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We should have been had that, man.
But everybody want to be a part of the Grammys, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Kanye West is like, yo, man, forget y'all. Man, I'm about to piss in this cup.
He did that?
He did that.
When? Before? A while ago?
Last year or the year
Oh,
before.
wow. Interesting. I love
He
it.
took it to the bathroom and pissed
I
it.
love it.
Pissed
I
on it.
love it. So, yeah, I mean, oh, man. So, you're saying that could there be an award show created for
Battle rap?
blacks and
Course.
Africans?
Oh.
For blacks, black Africans, Africans.
Okay.
Could there be an award show created for us that could compete with the Grammys? Meaning
Compete?
Yeah, because you know what? See this. You know how you kill it, because this is how you kill it. Because the Grammys now, of course, is full of black music now, right? But initially it was for white music, right?
Okay.
And then slowly
Yeah.
but surely,
Yeah.
it still is for white music.
It,
for the
I
most
mean,
part,
that's
right?
what that was
The majority of the awards go to white people.
Absolutely, because
Okay.
at first it used to be like a lot of country western that would win. I remember times I would turn on to it, like they've even had time either the BET Hip Hop Awards was on or some type of Source Awards was on, and then the Grammys would rival with it at the same time. I remember, and going back and forth to the channels, and then it was like a lot of country westerns and a lot of pop and a lot of stuff like that. You would never hear none of us, and that's why I think BET Hip Hop Awards and MTV Awards and these different other awards was created because of the fact that we wasn't allowed in, or we didn't break through that door as of yet, you know.
That's it. That's it. So how you freak it is, right? You create the award show, and it's not a black award show, but
Okay.
it's hosted in Africa.
Okay.
You follow what I'm talking about? But it gives honor to all music genres all over the world.
All.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's what they doing.
That's what they're doing.
Right? They got Afro beats now. Tim's done got a damn Grammy. Shouts out to Tim.
No,
The first
congratulations,
Afro
man.
beat
Shouts
artist
out.
to get a Grammy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Not Burna Boy though. That's crazy.
Tim's caught the Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So now, what's the point? Because now it's about gender. That might have been part of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what the rating and criteria was.
Okay.
Particularly, I just know that they shouted out Tim's for winning the Grammy. So now you have this award show in Africa, and you open it up for everything. You award country. You have a country joint. You have a Latin. You follow what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But guess where it's happening? In Africa.
I mean,
That's what Nigeria
I get with that.
Like Nigeria, because South Africa did it. With shouts out to Ernest Ajovi. He had his joint, which was like that, but it was not like that because I don't think they did anything for the other musics like country and pop. I think they might have only focused on African music or music made by black people. So you don't do that. You focus on all the music, but you do it in the black place. Like you do it, you can do it in South Africa. You do it in Ghana. Ghana might be the spot for that. Right?
Ghana will win.
Ghana might be the spot.
Or South
for that.
Africa.
Or South. That's what I was saying.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, or Nigeria. I think it's one of the three markets. Because if you do it in Nigeria, that's kind of crazy too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You might get kidnapped.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fact.
that's what they say.
Yeah, right. But I said facts like it's a fact. I don't know if it's a fact, but yeah, that's what they say. I think it was on this mixtape right here, this Black Woodstock, that song that I was talking about. Or it could have been on this one, the movie. Remember the movie?
Yeah, but why are you looking for that, right? What is it called? Mike Tyson or Mayweather? Who's a better fighter?
Mayweather is undefeated. He went undefeated fights. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying?
But
and he controlled his temper. He, you know what I'm saying? He was able to, he didn't go to jail. You know what I mean? A lot of, that's got to be part of it, bro. You can't not, you know what I'm saying? You can't, this, and unfortunately, he didn't have his uncle, you know what I'm saying, his father, you know what I mean? Like to be there to mold him. The guy that was molding him died, and you could tell the what's that called, the influence. When he died, that's when he went through all of this craziness. But yeah, but go ahead, talk to me.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're right, but so you have 50-0, right?
Okay.
And but also Tyson had 50 fights, 6 losses, yeah. And then but Tyson also had 44 of those fights were by KOs, whereas Mayweather 27 of his fights was KOs.
40 of Tyson's fights was KOs.
44 of Tyson's fights was KOs. So my thing is, I
didn't have all that information.
I would like to know, like, you know, at what point did he lose his first fight? Did he already have 50 fights already won? Because if he already had 50 fights already won, because the question becomes, how many fights did Tyson have? Period. Because see, I'm thinking Cass overlooked the fact that these guys like Tyson and the ones before Tyson's, these guys was having like 150 fights, 200 fights. You know what I mean? They wasn't just having 50 fights. Whereas, you know, Mayweather's like, you know, I'm gonna stop when we have 50. You know, but that's he said his standard is there. But Muhammad Ali,
how many Muhammad Ali had?
I mean, look it up. George Foreman. These guys having like hundreds of fights. I'm talking about hundreds of fights, way more than 50. So, you know, that's why I just found that pretty interesting. Not taking nothing away from Mayweather. I think Mayweather is a businessman, as an athlete. He's a professional businessman as an athlete. I just don't know whether or not
61 fights.
61. That's Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
16 crazy. Fights more than 50. You know what I mean? So like
11.
11. My fault. 11.
Interesting.
He said what?
61.
Oh, 61. Okay. Yeah. So but my point is, these guys beforehand was having way more fights than 50 fights. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, you know, Mayweather's is a good businessman. You know, he's a good businessman, and I think he'll fight a wrestler. He'll go in the ring.
But those 50 fights, though, they are definitely professional fights. Those don't include. He had reached 50 before he started doing.
Not for sure. But I'm just talking about how he's how much of a businessman he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just boxing with Mayweather. You know, he's a businessman. And I don't think he's going to allow himself to go inside of allow himself to get hurt, where he loses his cognitive abilities as a person and an athlete, which is also intelligent. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of guys that's hit so many times in their head, they can barely have a conversation. Some people can, you know what I mean, like pee on themselves, or just like, you know. It's like, you know, it's really bad. It's really bad. It's like a football player. The same thing that be going with them football players from them hits. You know what I mean? The boxers don't have a helmet on. You know what I'm saying? You get hit with some bolos. You know what I mean? So yeah. I just wanted to see what you think about.
That's a good build right there, bro.
Who you think is better? Like, you know, Mike.
Based on that, 40 knockouts,
44 knockouts,
44 knockouts
versus 27 knockouts. And the thing is, although he is flawless, but my question becomes, at what point did he get his 50 wins? Because if he had 44 knockouts, then because he would have had to already had what is it called, 6 more wins to get to the 50. You follow what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to figure out that part, because if that's the case, then, you know, hey, if he already did 50 fights to your 50 fights, and then he took more fights, he could have stopped right there. 50 fights, 44 knockouts, and then that would have been it. And then now you would have had to get to that stage to be able to beat.
How many knockouts Mayweather had?
27.
27. That's 13. No, that's 27. That's 17 more knockouts. That's pretty interesting.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's just a fun fact. You know what I mean? This is a fun fact. But, you know, I love Mayweather's boxing skills as well as his business. You follow what I'm saying? You know, I love that about him. But what else is new? What else is popping? You know what I mean?
Man, that's about it, man. I mean, you know, shouts out to. I mean, like I said, I don't even want to talk too much about that other that whole what's the name thing. The Quavo death thing,
J.J. Prince.
And
well,
all of that stuff, man. We just gotta.
Quavo did perform at the Grammys.
Yeah, he did, and they said they fought right before the.
No. Even after that, he did perform.
That's my point.
Yeah,
right before that.
Okay.
Before the
performance, he fought.
What they saying is that
Mm-hmm.
that they fought he was trying to come out with Quavo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I'm
Right, right.
imagining. You know, like, you ain't going out. Oh, they start fighting.
Right.
And then he goes out to perform by himself.
Right.
Gosh,
And the performance from what I saw was pretty dope. You know what I mean? It was like
that's great. I was thinking that too. Like, how did he do a great performance like that
it was
after
pretty,
a fight?
it was pretty dope because I mean he was in his feelings, man. It was like he can't even capture none of this moment. That's why I'm back on that again. Like you can't get none of those moments, man. You wasn't there for the death. You wasn't there for the hangout. You wasn't there for none of that stuff.
Right.
So like once you chose to be with Cardi B, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's respected too, because it's not a bad thing to leave your group to be with your girl. You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, you should have still continued to conduct business because I think it went from like every day hanging out, every day we together to nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then no performance.
Something happened. I'm sure something happened that we don't know about, man.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is like it went from that to nothing. And if you still would have gave them something, it would have been cool. Like you know what I'm saying. But I think he was at risk of losing his girl because Cardi B's ex-boyfriend was trying to get him back. Like he even talked about it, like, yo, if it wasn't for Quavo, I would have married Cardi B. You know what I mean? Or Quavo, or not Quavo, Takeoff messed up my wedding with Cardi B. You know what I mean?
Who said that?
Cardi B's ex-boyfriend. He was trying to get her back. So he like, yo.
Interesting.
He saw the temperature.
Interesting.
Like if I don't take her serious, put a baby in her, you know what I mean, and do it the way she want me to do it the way she wanted to be done.
But look,
I'm gonna lose her.
I'm sorry, but I want to go back to this Haitian thing again, right? Your man got a whole song called Sac Passe.
Who?
Roddy Ricch. You know that nigga hot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he hot. He got a
Well,
whole
he
song.
from Florida or something?
Nah, he from LA.
Is he Haitian?
I don't know, but he got a song called Sac Passe. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, unreleased song.
Yeah, but what does your man speak about it? But he's not. Rick Ross.
Yeah, but he's not, right. Either which way, man. But yeah, man, sorry, man. But yeah, man. So you're saying this dude was responsible for them not getting back together? Quavo? Because of Quavo.
Not Quavo, I said Offset.
Offset.
Not Offset, Takeoff.
Takeoff was responsible for.
Who got killed? Takeoff, right?
Takeoff got killed.
Okay, Offset.
Offset, yeah. Offset is the one that's with her.
Right. My point is he's noticed how serious the relationship was.
But that I mean, if he wanted to be this, that's all. It had to be more than that because if he wanted,
She probably gave him the ultimatum. Is my point. Like, yo, look, I'm gonna need you here 24/7. I'm gonna need you by my side. I ain't going for this long distance stuff. I said, what? I mean, she's from the hood. Come on, come on, man. Listen, man. All you gotta do is think about the females from the streets, from around the way. They're gonna give you the ultimatum, like, yo, either me or your friends. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna need you there. If you really my partner, I'm gonna need you there.
Right.
And she probably gave it to him like that because she's street.
Yeah, I hope.
You know what I mean? Because she's like, yo, look, if you out there, you're gonna be cheating. If you out there, I got competition with some other chicks. But if you're here in front of me, you know what I mean? I got money. I'm giving you $500,000 on your birthday. Who's doing that for you? I'm getting you exotic cars. Who's doing that for you? I'm gonna need you here. And then this other dude is like, yo, look, I'm trying to get you back. And she's shooting that rhythm to Offset, like, yo, to Offset, like, yo, look, this dude right here, he want me back. I got history with him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, come on.
Crazy. That's all I can say, man. Crazy. Well, man, listen, rest in peace to that man, yo.
Yeah, man. It's definitely a loss, man.
Yeah,
definitely
man.
a loss.
Hope they get healed, man, because that's family. That's even greater than all that we talking about.
And even with that being said about Takeoff and Offset and Quavo, That didn't have to be in them environments, man. When y'all making that type of money, y'all doing good things. That's like Nipsey Hussle getting caught, not getting caught out. You feel like you gotta be around certain elements. You don't have to be out there shooting no dice. You ain't gotta be over there just hanging out for what? You don't have to. I mean, I look at Jay-Z's business steps, man, business moves. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say the way he did it was some corny shit, but look, he took Tata at Memphis.
How's that corny?
I'm just saying, some people might say something, and they might have something to say about it. My point is, he took Tata and Memphis Bleak with him, straight street cats, and changed their lives. And he, if you want to hang out, smoke and drink, that's who you want to hang out and smoke and drink with, and whoever else that's around. What's the other dude name with the paper plane logo?
Biggs?
Not Biggs, but Biggs. Who else?
But there is another guy I know you're talking about.
That came out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and he started the paper plane business.
Yeah.
Whatever. But my point is, if you want to feel that element, you know what I mean, of home or back then, or they could group up, posse up, and whoever's allowed to be there and really, you know, act street or act whatever that vibe is, they could do that without having to do that in that element over there,
right? And
possibly be a witness to a murder, or one of them getting shot, or somebody trying to play them, somebody trying to steal a chain, somebody trying to make a name or catch a rep because they're accessible. Nah, man.
Man, all I can say, man, is let's you know what I'm saying? Let's grow from out of that BS, man. You know, meaning the depths in that whole lifestyle, man. And exploiting it for money, you know, because that's what Cass is doing right now, man.
Come on, man. And at the end of the day, you're not really built like that. When I say built like that, it's one dude. He gets 43 years. And he starts breaking down crime, like legs get the shivering. I mean, you see passing out. You know what I mean? When they hear that they ain't going home, that's the last time they're gonna see their folks. All they can do is just go like this, turn their head around,
right,
and see their moms or their daughter or their girlfriend or whoever. They ain't gonna never see them again for a long time. And sometimes they can't even come. They can't even come to the visit. So my man get 43 years and he boo-hooing. He go all through this, but check out the crimes: kidnapping, attempted murder, caught with a gun. You know what I'm saying? And you acting like these crackers is playing with you. They're not playing with you. Right. So the moment you gotta attempt the murder, you don't kidnap the motherfucker to kill him, right? And then now they don't cut you. They don't caught you with the gun. You know what I'm saying? It's an attempt murder. You follow what I'm saying? And, like, my man. So now if they want to give you football numbers, how you gonna cry?
Right.
How you crying?
Right.
How you crying? You done turned Muslim while you was up in there. You don't care about none of that. You wasn't Muslim before you went up in there. You know what I mean? So, and that's how it's looking, man. So you know, y'all really gotta look at what this life is like. You know what I mean? Because like Sakar was breaking down with these music, you know what I mean? They making evil fair seeming. It's okay to walk around here, you know what I mean, like a bolo, smack somebody with a gun, or you know what I mean, do whatever, you know, disrespect, violate cats, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And create drive-bys, create situations that don't have to be a situation. To Jay Prince's point, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, them environments that everybody come up to should not be, you know, these environments, you know, when a bigger OG, with somebody that has the sense, they should be able to see when a crowd comes together, and when there's VIPs in the area, they should be able to be like, you know what, let's get up out of here. Let's move from there. Because these young guys don't know how to act. They ain't gonna know how to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because Quavo felt violated from the conversation. He felt violated that dude was talking some type of way to him, so which made his man pistol whip the other guy, which popped off everything. So
part of it again is, you know, it's cats are being changed by the music that we're hearing, man. Like it's changing us. It's changed people that decided that. That's why I'm glad. I don't like listening to a lot of that stuff, man, because it literally is, you know, all that stuff affect you. Like it affects you, your genetics.
Of course.
I mean, down to your DNA, because your DNA is affected by, things you taste, your environment.
Of course.
You know what I mean, and the things you hear. So
I mean, well, look at them videos. What you put salt or sugar on the speaker, and then while the music is playing, you see how the salt or the sugar change forms.
I gotta do that. I remember seeing that. I
You know what I
gotta
mean?
try that.
So now, can you imagine how that formation is gonna look when you playing like real negative stuff?
Right.
And then can you imagine how it would look when we play real positive stuff? Like when I hear Afro beats, to me, it's medicine.
Right.
When I hear
But they gotta be careful. We talked about this. What they talking about
within the content,
Yeah,
of course.
because, you know what I'm saying.
Of course.
Before
of
you
course.
know it, they on the same. Yes, hopefully not.
Yeah,
maybe
but-
it don't work that way.
Well,
whoever, maybe it won't work that
Yeah,
way.
well, whoever's they handle,
Right.
whoever's they handle, it might tell them, you might have to talk about this more so you can get this check. You know what I mean? 'Cause, yeah, you see, because that person, that's what they talk
Yeah,
about.
but I don't even think it's going like that no more. I think they watch, they follow what's happening, and they like, oh, that's come on, they coming outside. That's what Cass is. You know what I'm saying? If they talking about that, then that's what they talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
I think that's how it's working.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all. Listen, evil fair seeming, meaning when bad is bad. You know when good is good. So
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? If not, get with the right
Man.
Get with the people. Nah, because when you're a certain young age.
Okay, how about this?
Remember, you have to be taught what? You have to be taught to what?
to do bad,
No, you have to also be taught to do what?
to do good. But okay, let's take it away from perspective. Let's do it this way, right?
You can't.
Well,
I'm sorry, taking over. I'm saying that.
Well, hold up, real quick.
I'm saying more so. You got to teach a child to be good than you do to be bad.
Bad,
because
right?
Natural.
Yeah.
Naturally,
The
they're
baby's
gonna
gonna
do
try to eat you. I get you.
Okay. So
But
more than that. More than that.
But my point is, my point is,
We
right?
past baby stage. Because the baby stage, they wouldn't even understand that. What they would understand is when you're 7, 8 years old and you're in your neighborhood and you're doing dumb shit.
Right.
Because your friends are doing dumb shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you even want
So
to
is
try
that your environment?
Yeah, but I think even in
Okay.
even in
So I'm saying, as an
even-
individual,
well,
you're
yeah, of
walking
course,
out,
your environment.
you're walking out, wanting to
Part of
bust
it's your
somebody's
environment.
window.
Part of it's your environment. Part of, I mean, because I, and it was a certain age. I lived in a good neighborhood. We were still on some bullshit. We was breaking windows.
Right,
For
but
no reason.
Yeah, but you might have saw
Because-
that cartoon. You might have saw that cartoon. You know what I mean?
might have,
That put that in your subconscious.
I was bad,
And then
and
when
I
you came outside, you put a spin on
I
it.
think I was bad, and I didn't have. I think personally, I was bad. I didn't have a father or father figure to be able to kind of check me step by step. Like, yo, because I'ma still do it. I'ma still do stuff, but then after I do it, yo, that was dumb. Da 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 da. Instead of me having to learn from the cop grabbing me, or I get caught shoplifting. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's look
if
at
there was somebody that was to check me on that.
Well, let's look at this
I think
right here.
that would have helped.
Well, let's look at this right here. To go outside and cut somebody's face open.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean?
that's a whole stream. But that is environment. That's environment coupled with the fact that you're already young and going to be bad. So when you couple the fact that a child is got to be taught to be good, you know what I'm saying, is probably going to do more things to be bad and to fulfill they pleasure or whatever they want at that moment in time. You couple that with a bad neighborhood. You feel me? You couple that with, gangs just hitting the streets of New York and hitting these projects and stuff like that. People want to be a part of something without fathers. Yeah, and that's when you get people with facial slaps.
Well, to go outside.
But if you go 10 years before that, you know what I'm saying, then it was selling crack. Right. It was running. It was, you know what I'm saying. It was playing tops. It might have been playing tops.
Well, even when you was playing
Right.
Skelly outside,
But
you
she
know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
cutting nobody's face.
Well,
But
see, that's
because
the-
they came out of the prison teaching that, and they're saying this is what you need to do to be a part of it, and then they started seeing their older brothers and stuff like that doing it, and they started doing it.
Yeah, but my point is, there's a level of discernment when it comes to knowing what's good and what's bad. You feel it inside, man.
That's that. Bro. We can't do that, bro. We can't do that. That's religion.
So you don't know
That's
when you
religion.
you don't know when you
No,
do that.
that's religion, bro. Religion.
That's not religion.
Be taught, right? If you doing something wrong, Bro, listen.
If I
Let me
pull a
break
gun,
it. Let me deal. Let's deal with finances.
Hold on,
Let's
hold
deal
on,
with
hold on.
finances.
Can I-
Let's deal with finances. If you don't know how to manage money and you don't go to a professional on how to manage money, then you, no matter how hard you try, how good you are, you can't manage. But you got to be taught certain things, bro.
So you mean
just took it from one extreme to the next.
I mean, cutting somebody's face, having a weapon on you. These are still levels of violence that exist. You know what I'm saying? Okay, forget about
This is
violence.
what I personally believe. I believe that there's good kids that kill people. You know what I'm saying? Good people that kill people. You know what I'm saying? And that slice people because influence that they in the neighborhood they was in. Because
So before they sliced the kill,
because that
they didn't feel that it was. They didn't have that feeling to feel that it was a bad thing.
It was overwhelmed and outweighed by the potential camaraderie that they would get from doing
What was
it.
overwhelmed?
The negative thought was overwhelmed by the camaraderie. The fact that
The positive thought was overwhelmed.
The thought of saying, okay, you shouldn't do this, probably was overwhelmed because come on, the heart was beating and racing the moment they was kind of got up with the guys. Come on, it don't just start. It's like it's a whole.
Remember that Juice moment when
moment.
Juice was walking down the stairs,
Right?
Before they went to go do that robbery,
Right.
From the time he left the turntables, in his mind, he knew it wasn't a good thing.
Yeah, but that's a movie though, and I agree.
That's how it be though.
But that's true.
That's how it be. It's
like
from the time you about to go on a mission.
Right, but that we dealing with the root. But see, okay, what you dealing with is surface, right? Which is like, okay, you got to know to be able to make the decision.
I'm just saying, you have that war. You have that war inside of you before you even do it.
Yeah, but I think they smarter because they so strategic. Because when we talk about, when I say they, I mean like the CIA, the FBI, the people that influence and put these mechanisms in place for these reactions, the compound investment. You know what I'm saying? They know that most kids are gonna be, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna wind up doing certain bad things if they don't have proper guidance and stuff like that. So my man, it's not, none of this is by chance, bro. And to be left up to left on this, and yeah, I mean, shoot, if he, yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying, but the kid shouldn't slash another kid. Well, I'm just saying, the moment he's in that environment, people's faces are being cut.
Right.
That's the new thing in order to be a part of a community, to be accepted.
Right.
You're gonna have more people do that in that scenario than you would in a scenario where it didn't exist. And if you were to do like the lab rat test or whatever, or a split test, and you have these kids in an environment where it's not happening, and you have these kids in an environment where it is happening, you follow what I'm talking about? You take those same kids, I bet you more of those kids that probably wouldn't do nothing in this good environment, they might bust a window or so, you know what I'm saying? Like, but over here, they slashing faces.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's built up, because that's what I'm saying. You don't know what's built up in that child too.
I mean,
you don't even know what's built up in that child too, man.
I'm just saying, whether
getting beat at home.
Yeah, whether that
maybe
child,
if somebody even is home. What if somebody if somebody's home? What if they getting beat at home? What if they getting beat up at school? You know what I'm saying? They tired of getting beat up. You get with the gang. Look at what the whole Biggie song, "Sky's the Limit," when he was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he wound up, you know what I'm saying, being the protector for Lil C's and them. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, come on, that's like the precursor to gang culture, man. Now you know what I'm saying, you running up because now you need the protection. You don't want to get beat up, but they want if you don't want to get beat up no more, they keep beating you up, right? Slash this boy face. You've been beat up, you tired of it. Yo, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And what it takes is, we got to definitely identify the root of the problem. Because when it comes to us as humans, that's the point we were talking about, we got the capability to do good and bad. And none of us are all good and none of us are all bad.
Yeah, but
is that true?
I'm agreeing with it. I mean, listen, I'm not disputing the facts that you're dropping. I'm just saying that whenever you do something that's perceived or recognized as negative or bad, you yourself know what you're doing at that moment in time. Whether you strong arm robbery, whether you raping a chick, whether you slashing somebody's face, whether you breaking inside somebody's home. You follow what I'm saying? You have that war within yourself. There's a war that goes on in your mind. In your mind, I was like, yo, should I be doing this? I shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Why am I doing this?
Right.
Let me get up out of here before I get caught.
Before you even get into that war, you know what I'm saying? They got to be put into another environment because it's a known fact that
Yeah, but you can't. But see, this is the thing is,
Let's go with the heroin.
You can't say you can't.
Let's go with the heroin
before
experiment.
before the heroin experiment.
We'll go into the heroin experiment.
But before it was the heroin experiment, my point is, you can't remove everybody outside the environment, right? Because they exist within the environment, and this is why this is so important.
And that's why most likely we're going to tend to keep going through this.
But this is why
the environment changes.
This is why it's very important for these OGs that's been in jail, that know the difference, that they themselves
to do what?
They themselves went through the argument with themselves before they caught that bid, that 10-year bid. And while they be sitting down having a story like, I knew I wasn't supposed to do what I was about to do, and my mind told me I wasn't supposed to go do X, Y, and Z, and I did it, and that landed me in prison for 15, 20 years, right? That's why it's so important for you guys, both females and males, to be the voice of reasoning for these young kids that's inside these environments, because
you gotta change the environment. That's my debate. You gotta change the environment. If you don't change the environment,
but a lot of people can't change the environment.
And unfortunately, we're gonna keep going through this cycle until the environment changes. And the environment,
the only way it could change is
of the music. Music is part of the makeup of your environment. That's the sound.
Well, that I agree.
That's part of the makeup.
But I agree. But I'm just saying that the OGs, both females and males, they have a responsibility to speak reasoning.
I'm not saying they don't.
But that's how you change the environment. Because
that is true.
If they take responsibility, within a square block, right, and while they out there smoking, drinking, because a lot of the time that's when the young kids come, they come to them.
Right.
So while they having a little cipher smoking, and they be talking, instead of speaking about, I can speak about the idle stuff, but along speaking about the idle conversation, you have a responsibility to tell these young kids the right way to go about doing it. That's you know what I mean? That's just a fact.
As much as you can, because a lot of them don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So as much as they can. I get it. With the environment, the music, the musicians, they gotta. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like that. That's like a big part of it because you going off of what you're hearing, what you're listening.
That's a fact.
You follow what I'm talking about? It's rotating in your mind. It's creating hypnotic spells.
That's a fact.
It's putting you under a spell, and before you know it, you're slashing somebody's face.
But remember,
you're shooting somebody or you're doing something stupid.
Remember, it's evil, fair, seeming. What you think is good is really bad, and what you think is corny or bad is really good. So they done flipped it. You know what I'm saying? They did a switcheroo on us. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta really recognize what's really going on. You know what I mean? And that's why we utilize right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding, which provides or gives you the ability to think properly.
Right.
Yo, it's debatable, man.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. We'll build on this some more.